Okay, so now we move to subtopic 6.4, light independent reaction or Kelvin cycle. So at the end of the lesson, students should be able to explain Kelvin cycle that involving carbon fixation, reduction and regeneration of RUBP. Okay, so the Kelvin cycle is also known as the light independent reaction. It occurs in the stroma of the chloroplast, result in the reduction of carbon dioxide to synthesize the carbohydrates. So the input here, when you look, it involves the carbon dioxide, and the output is a sugar or carbohydrate. The energy for the various steps are provided by NADPH and ATP from the light-dependent reactions. Okay, ATP are used in phosphorylation of PGA or 3-phosphoglycerate. Okay, so also known as the PGA, to form 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, and also in the regeneration of RUBP. Okay, the ATP is also used here. While for the NADPH, okay, is used in the reduction of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, okay, from 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate or G3P. Then the NADP plus, okay, NADP plus and ADP that form in this process will return to the thylakoid, okay, to regenerate NADPH and ATP. Okay, light independent reaction or Kelvin cycle, also known as C3 pathway. Okay, C3 pathway. Okay, so why C3? Because the first product that form after carbon dioxide, okay, after the carbon dioxide enter the cycle, okay, so the first product that form is a molecule with three carbon molecule, okay, known as the 3-phosphoglycerate. Okay, so the 3-phosphoglycerate ni adalah the 3 carbon molecule. Okay, so that's why plants that fix carbon in this way are called C3 plants. Okay, so Kelvin cycle consists of 3 main phases. Okay, for the first phase of light independent reaction, okay, or the Kelvin cycle is the carbon fixation. Okay, in this phase, carbon fixation, each carbon dioxide, okay, each carbon dioxide is attached to the ribulose bisphosphate. Okay, so ribulose bisphosphate ni adalah 5 carbon sugar, so dia akan form the 6 carbon compound which is unstable. So this process is catalyzed by the enzyme ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, so saya ulang baliklah. This process is catalyzed by the ribulose, okay, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, so this enzyme will catalyze the process of fixation of carbon dioxide molecule to ribulose bisphosphate. Okay, the 5 carbon sugar. So dia akan form the 6 carbon compound which unstable. So this molecule is unstable. So what happened next? The unstable 6 carbon compound breaks down to form 2 molecules of 3 carbon. Okay, 2 molecule of 3 carbon phosphoglycerate. Okay, 3-phosphoglycerate or PGA for each carbon dioxide. So because the input here is involve the 3 molecule of carbon dioxide, so it will produce the 6 molecule of 3 carbon. So ini adalah 6 molecule. So dia ada 3 carbon So 6 molecule 3 carbon 3-phosphoglycerate ataupun PGA. Kita boleh panggil dia PGA. Okay, singkatan untuk 3-phosphoglycerate. So ini adalah the first phase of Calvin cycle, iaitu carbon fixation. Okay, the second phases of light independent reaction or Calvin cycle is the reduction. Okay, so in this phase, it occurs in 2 steps. Okay, the step 1, okay, this one step 1. Okay, step 1 is the phosphorylation process. Okay, so di mana each molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate receive an additional phosphate group, okay, from ATP. Okay, so the ATP dia akan pass the phosphate group to 3-phosphoglycerate to form 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. Okay, and the second step is the reduction process, which is a pair of electrons, okay, from NADPH reduces each 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, okay, followed by the removal of inorganic phosphate group to produce glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, okay, or G3P. So the ADP, okay, the ADP here and NADP plus, okay, yang terbentuk ni, okay, in this process will return to the thylakoid to regenerate NADPH and ATP in the light dependent reaction. Okay, so after fixation and reduction, we would have 6 molecule of G3P. So kalian kat sini dia ada 6 molecule of G3P. Okay, 1 molecule will exit, okay, the cycle to be used by the plant, and the other 5, okay, the other 5 molecule must remain in the cycle to regenerate 3 molecule of RuBP. And the last phase, the third phase of light independent reaction is regeneration of RuBP. Okay, so in this process, it involves a series of reaction. Okay, so it start with the 5 molecules. Okay, 5 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate are converted to 3 molecule of Ru5P. Okay, Ru5P. Okay, iaitu ribulose 5-phosphate. Okay, so this one adalah the 5 carbon compound. The 3 molecules of Ru5P are then phosphorylated to regenerate RuBP, ribulose bisphosphate. So it requires 3 ATP that form in the light dependent reaction. Okay, so before I end my explanation, so when you look to the equation of photosynthesis, so actually it involves the 6 molecule of carbon dioxide. Okay, so the process of photosynthesis ni dia melibatkan the 6 carbon dioxide. So you must take note, if only 3 carbon, so kalau you rujuk pada gambar rajah di atas ni, okay, yang kecil ni, so it involve only 3 carbon dioxide. okay, in a cycle. That means the 2 cycles are needed to produce 1 molecule of sugar. So, but if a 6 carbon site, okay, are used in a cycle, it means only it's only involve 1 cycle, okay, to produce 1 molecule of sugar. Okay, so it is depends on the book that you refer, or you must take note, okay, the question, okay, the figure that give in the question. Okay, you must remember the process of photosynthesis. It involves the 6 carbon, the 6 molecule of carbon dioxide. So if only 3 carbon dioxide are used in the cycle, so it means the 2 cycles are needed to produce 1 molecule of sugar. And if 6 carbon dioxide are used in the cycle, so it's only involve 1 cycle, okay, to produce 1 molecule of sugar. Okay, so everything here, when you look, the number of molecule must multiply with the 2. Okay, so when compare here, there are 6 molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate because it involve only 3 carbon dioxide. So here, so you kena multiply dengan, kena timeskan dengan 2 lah. Okay, so akan ada 12, okay, 12 molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate. Okay, so yang lain pun sama jugalah. Okay.